Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Mackie, and I want to take a quick look at the Valkyrie Eir in God of War. For those of you who may not know, you might have seen strange doors throughout your playthrough that look like large diamond mirrors. For a large portion of the game, you're unable to investigate what they hide and must move on right after your discovery. This all changes once you reach a place about halfway through the game where the magic chisel is unlocked, and you gain the ability to break the mirror locks and are allowed entry into the hidden rooms of Odin. Inside each, you'll find two birds, one of Odin's street pigeons and a Valkyrie. A bird-brained Barbie birdie intent on pushing the bounds of your frustration further than you ever thought possible. Hidden rooms of Odin? More like hidden rooms of, oh god, no, please, I'm so close, no. Oh my god. Some of these encounters range from difficult to absolutely punishing, and many of them will beat you down into double-digit attempts. The Dark Souls franchise is my favorite of all time, and some of these hawkish honeys will scratch that same itch. Needless to say, I haven't come across all of them yet. There will be a video shortly showcasing each of them and their ultimate rewards, but after fighting the Valkyrie Eir, I felt that she deserved a video of her own for anybody hitching a ride with me in the struggle bus. Her arena is located here on the map, inside the mountain where you initially ride the mining claw up to the summit. Eir is special in the fact that you'll be fighting her in an arena the size of a walk-in closet. She abuses the living hell out of this by spamming difficult to dodge AoE abilities that hit like a truck, and by using expanded combos showcased by some of the other Valkyries. This is made worse by her ability to periodically fold her wings, gaining temporary invulnerability before slamming them open for huge damage and stagger. As if this weren't enough, her own stagger resistance is insane. Even when using Spartan Rage, she isn't able to be stun locked and will continue to press her own attacks, which will of course naturally stun you and waste precious moments of your rage timer. I was able to complete this wearing strength gear around level 5, a level 5 Leviathan axe, and a fully upgraded Talon bow. You can certainly take any of the runic attacks that strike your fancy. I myself slotted a fully upgraded Njord's Tempest and Frost Giant's Frenzy because of their high burst damage, since this pain parrot is effectively immune to stun anyway. This was also my thinking behind choosing Murder of Crows for my runic summon. While certainly not necessary, I also used the Talisman of the Realms, which grants a small window of slow time that I use to either dodge an incoming attack or to gather health stones spread across the arena. I would also very highly recommend either the second or third resurrection stones for this fight, unless you're simply a god in your ability to avoid incoming damage. Make sure that you kill the pigeon on the left side of the arena, and then feel free to begin your assault. Like all the others before and after her, this busty blue jay will stand passive at the edge of the arena, unaware of your presence until you slam your axe into her. Get in a good few hits and then be ready for retaliation. She is a fast one, so I would suggest you hit R3 to lock on, as it will make tracking her much easier. She will oftentimes use a single parryable ability where she will charge at you from the air. It has sort of a weird timing, so unless you think you have it down, I would dodge as opposed to parrying. You'll get a solid window for a few swings here. Normally you can pull off the triple R1 into R2 combo before she will either turn to attack you or dash away. Very frequently, she will use a close quarter slash attack with her extended wings, which she will use 4 times in quick succession. The correct way to dodge this is to dodge left, then right, then left, and then right again. This is a very reliable way to evade, and she will always do this 4 at a time. She has one more melee combo, and it's a doozy. She will do a brief wind-up where she spins her weapon and then slam it into the ground, sending out a highly damaging wave of AoE. Immediately afterwards, and I do mean immediately, she will launch herself at you with an arcing slash that you really do need to dodge. The first portion of this ability is the most difficult to avoid, and you need to be ready to back away the instant you see it, because if she hits you, she will almost always hit you with the second attack, and this is bad news bears. A big part of this fight is learning how to deal with this combo. Very often after attacking, she will fold her wings in front of her and become immune for 1 to 2 seconds before spreading them out again, dealing high damage and stagger. It will take a few times before you get a feel for this, but this is when she becomes most vulnerable. Step just far enough out of range, and then the second she's open, lay into her with your runic abilities. Done correctly, this is the only time you can stagger her into taking more than a few hits at once. Her last attack is one of her strongest. It's a downward slam from the air that does high damage and a massive AoE and will momentarily blind. As far as I can tell, this isn't blockable, and the only way to avoid it once she gets it off is to literally be as far away from her as the arena allows. And this isn't practical at all, because you will never be this far from her once she starts it. What got me through this was a tip from another YouTuber, Sunburned Albino. Anytime that one of the Valkyries gets airborne, you will have a small, very small, split-second window to throw your axe at her. If you hit her at the right time, she will immediately fall from the air and be dazed, allowing for a short attack spree. This is absolutely integral to this fight, and you need to be ready for this as soon as she jumps. If you can do the things that we've discussed here, then after a time you'll be able to whittle her down, and thankfully, end the fight. You're going to be rewarded well for your efforts here, with Eir's helmet and 2 Asgardian steel crafting mats. Far better though are the Valkyrie's Might Axe Pommel and the Eye of the Winged Chosen enchantment. The pommel gives amazing burst damage on successful execution cleaves, and the eye gives increased speed and distance on evasions, which is an incredible addition that I can't stress enough should be basically mandatory in your kit. This is just one of 7 hidden chambers of Odin, and only one of 9 Valkyrie encounters in the game. So far I've fought Geirtrifl, Gunnar, and Kara, and while Eir is definitely the most difficult I have faced so far, from what I've heard, she's not the strongest in the game. Very soon I'll be putting out a video on all 9 of the Valkyries, and a guide to the Muspelheim arena, which ends with a Valkyrie encounter. So if you're having trouble with that or any of the other fights, check back in a day or 2 for my advice on all of them. Please subscribe and like if you found this either helpful or entertaining, or comment below if you hated it and think I should die. I'll catch you next time, fellas. Take it easy till then.